Hello lovely universe, welcome to my channel. My name is Ines, you can call me Ines. In this video I want to talk about the dates I've been through. But this one particular date that actually had this one just rings volumes. So I met this person. I went on this app. I think I heard from this app on one of the couple here. I was saved one day on a YouTube international couple, and I walked into this. I went to sign up on this dating site, and yeah, I'm always, so I thought to myself, okay, let me just sign on this dating site app, and it seemed really genuine, nice dating app. Of course, you can see there's always different people, different human beings, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You find all of these people in hot, obviously. So I met this person and we went on a date, and before we went on a date, we were talking on Skype, talking over the phone. Excuse me, burping a lot. Don't know what happened. Yeah, we were talking on some here on my phone, so we exchanged information, and we started talking. And so we after I think a month, 2-3 months, we decided to go on a date. He seemed like a genuine person, like we've been talking, and he seemed interesting, so what happened was we went on this date. Before we went on a date, he had so many requests. It's crazy, so many requests. He told me, don't wear heels, wear tackies because I'm short. Okay, I was like, look, I love my heels. He says, no, don't wear heels. I said, anything else? He says, don't wear dresses, just wear pants and wear like with a shirt. I cannot be dressed like a dude on my date. I mean, sure. Anyway, when he looked at my profile on the dating site, obviously he saw me dressed in heels and dresses and things like that. When you go on a date with the person, you have to wear dresses and some heels and nice earrings and nice whatever, perfume and all of this. You're a woman, so this person had his own idea on how to get me dressed on the first date. I just found that very bizarre and weird, and I thought to myself, red flags. Anyway, I haven't been on a date. I have been on other dates, seemed interesting more than this one. Yeah, so anyway, I just decided, like, no, I want to meet this person in person. That made me more curious to wanting to meet him, how tall he is, and how he was an English guy, by the way, living in South Africa for 20 years. Very South African, right? If you've been here for 20 years, you're already South African. Your attitude, your mindset, and everything else, you're just a South African. Yeah, so what else? Yeah, I got dressed into those pants, and I wore a top that, because it was a little bit cold where we were, so I wore a top that is a long sleeve that ends up here, but at the back it's open. I bought it from Cotton On. It's really pretty. I don't know, it was a brown top, and obviously I was very nervous because I haven't been on dates for quite a while, and this one here made me very nervous. I wasn't myself, especially with all the requests, and wear this, don't wear this, wear that, don't wear that, don't bring this, bring that, so I wore, that lovely top, beautiful top, brown long sleeve to here, closes the neck, was quite cold, and my lovely nice pants, long long high waist, and yeah, some techies, you know. My techies excuse excuse me. So my techies my gosh, this is crazy. My techies looked new because I never wore them much. I wore them 4 times before I went onto this date. And I put them away. So my other things as well, like heels that I have and things that I have, they look new because I don't repeat shoes so much, you know. So because I have many other options, I like to change from this to that, from that to that. That is just me. I mean, a woman in general, they love to not wear the same outfit every day. You gotta change, you know. So anyway, yeah, I was looking really pretty, and I had my hair done. I think I had braids on, and it was really nice. So anyway, we meet up for coffee. At first I was nervous, and when I get nervous, let me tell you, I don't have appetite when I get too nervous. I don't have appetite, and I do somehow make a lot of wee. When I'm nervous, like I'm a pregnant woman who makes a wee every 5 minutes, you know. Made a wee, I might even probably have a running tummy. You see, I'm nervous, you know. So I got to this date, and yeah, he came to me without flowers. Look, my ex-boyfriend, the one who did the abusive one, the one who's in jail, whenever he abused me, he gave me flowers and chocolates and gave me some money to apologize. So that made me not to like flowers anymore. I hated these. Yeah, I hated this so much. After a while, obviously, I love flowers. I love gardening. I love planting flowers. And I've been gardening at my house, and I've been planting flowers and watering and talking to my flowers. I love nature. I love nature. And yeah, so I never told him that I don't like flowers. Now, how the hell do you come onto a date with a woman, you know, you claim to like, and you don't bring flowers? I never told you I don't like flowers. I just told him, like, look, I have scars, and this is what happened to me. I explained to him how I am, what kind of person I am. He asked so many questions. I told him how it happened, but I never told him so much of it, and I never shared hate for him to go and hate the person who did this to me or anything. No, I just said, look, it happened, and yeah, it is what it is. So when we met, he came up to me to meet me without flowers, no flowers. It was very unromantic, and I'm a hopeless romantic, you know. I'm a very hopeless romantic. Yeah, without flowers. And then his attitude was just so. He was a little bit not such a nice person, even to the waitresses, and the waiters. There was a red flag, third red flag, okay? And then I excused myself from the table, obviously with his permission, so I could go to the loo. I went to the loo, and I was there for 10 minutes, okay? 7 to 10 minutes. This is what I was there for. I was nervous. I wanted to make a wee, and I was nervous, okay? Whatever that person gets nervous, whatever they do in there. Anyway, I was nervous. I couldn't tell him everything, like I'm nervous. No, it's none of his business. I just excused myself and, oh, your house is this? What is happening? Why is everything moving? So scary. So this guy, when I came back after those minutes, he was so mad. Like, he already ordered food. He already ordered my food. I remember it was this donut burger, really nice. Had some bacon inside and some lettuce in it, and really nice burger. He was so rude, so rude to me. He was impatient, he was mean. When I came into the table, oh, he was so angry. You could see his face was all red, his eyes were brown, they were so big. He was ready for a fight. We just met, he's ready for a fight. So anyway, interrupt of the yo. Anyway, I sat there quietly. I said, pardon me for the time I took in the bathroom. He was not accepting the apology at all. He kept saying that you were so rude. How would you go to the bathroom for like 30 minutes? I said, no, it was for 7 to 10 minutes. He was like, no, there was 30 minutes that you went to the bathroom. You're very rude, and all the food is cold. I ordered all the food. And he already, excuse me, let's just get some water. I'm talking about this guy, he's so toxic. Let's have some water. Zuzi. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Is he messing up your house? You messing up your house, Zuzi? I'll fix all of this. I am back. Got a glass of water. Yeah. And so, yeah. He kept saying, I'm rude, I'm not respectful enough. How would I go to the bathroom for such a long time, and I'm not serious. In my heart was like, damn right, I'm not serious about dating you. I'm not gonna date you. I'm not gonna be with somebody like you. My God, he nearly killed me just because I went to the bathroom for 10 to 7 minutes. Who does that? Should have been a gentleman to impress me in the first date. And then we went to another location. We spent the whole day together. Went to a different location for lunch, and we hanged out. And when we were hanging out, I just let him talk, after the table. I couldn't finish my food. I was full. I wasn't hungry. I was very nervous. And then, besides only being nervous, I was scared for my life. I was so scared. I was wondering if he put something onto my food, and if this person can order something so early, and I'm gone for 10 minutes. Why don't you tell the waitress, don't just hold on the stuff there, and when she gets back, and we will have the meal together. He already finished his food. He already ate his food, and I didn't eat, So he ordered this cheesecake, which was so terrible. It didn't look good in any way. It looked like an old cheesecake, stay in the fridge for a long time. Anyway, so we sat, and when I sat, I just had 3 bites of that donut burger, and then I told him I'm full, and we left. I left the food there. We left to this another location, to the other location where we were taking a walk and talking, getting to know each other. I got to know this person is a very angry man. He's a narcissist. He's very impatient. He's an abuser. The whole conversation, I never had a chance to actually talk, to actually speak a little bit about me. He kept speaking more about himself and talking bad about his ex-girlfriends, girls that he met on this site, on this dating app, where him and those girls never got along. And he calls it like one of them has bought a car trying to be better than him. And then somebody else, which was his long time ago girlfriend, she was very fat and ugly. He was not attracted to her. They were just living together for like 5 years. He was so mean. Says that she committed suicide and she deserved that. The way he spoke so horribly about his girlfriends, and he spoke horrible about every other girl that he's been with. Each one of them had a problem, but not him. I said to myself, oh God, help me. I am with a monster right now, and oh my God, I want to get away. But it kept pushing that we spend a day together, which we did, going for these walks and getting to know each other, and all this crap talk, you know, and all of these things. It was terrible. And trying to find out about my finances, I didn't tell him so much about me, because after hearing how horrible he can talk about his ex-girlfriends, what about me? If I just give him my back for 2 seconds. I mean, he was already shouting at me at the breakfast table. Just imagine, and people were looking, and just imagine if I somehow was his ex. Oh, I'm not his ex because we didn't date. Just imagine, I just didn't feel safe with him. Yeah, until later on at dinner time. Yeah, he kept questioning, asking me about my shoes. Why do they look so new? This one earlier on I mentioned about my shoes, that it looked a little bit new because I didn't wear them much, because I wore them only 4 times. So he kept asking, why are these shoes new? Did you just bought them to come to these dates? Some people would buy shoes to go on a date. I have a very big wardrobe. I really don't need to buy anything, you know. Can only buy things when I feel like, if I really feel like, you know, one day I would wear that. I am like this. This is our shop. I buy things in advance. I see something at the shops, even for me and my daughter. So I go to the shops, I buy something in advance. I was like, oh, this will be very nice in so time. So let me take this, let me buy this, let me get this. I put away in my wardrobe. So I have a lot of new things that I've never worn. I have a lot of new shoes, new stuff that I've never worn. Panties and things I've never worn, because I buy them and I kept them away. And one day they come in handy. You know, they do come in handy. When I'm looking for something, I just go through my bags and wardrobe and I say, oh, I find something nice. And then it's like, oh my God, what a miracle. But I bought it a long time ago and I put it in there, and you know, I didn't know I had something. Anyway, this is how I have a big wardrobe, because I buy things and I put it in my wardrobe, and I do put them to use later on. They do actually help me, you know. Yeah, so he was accusing me. He wasn't questioning only, but accusing me of buying those techies because I was going on a date with him. Wow. I said to myself, sure, this person, he has mental problems. He does have mental problems. And then after that, was questioning if I am burnt as well on my private. I said no, not burned on my private, just burned on my face and upper body and my arms here, and they took skin from my legs to put over here on my chest, from here on my chest here, and my neck. That's all. I was like, oh, I don't mind you with scars. I don't mind at all. You seem like a very intelligent person, a really nice woman. But by the way, I love your sexy body. I love that you're sexy, you're skinny, and you're more active. I love to take walks in the beach in the mornings, and I love to go for walks. I love to be. You seem very like energetic and active, and we can work out together. I think you're just perfect for me. You're my soulmate. How do you know I'm a soulmate? You just met me. I mean, a few hours ago. 2 hours ago, you were shouting at me. Now I'm your soulmate. Just imagine this person. Oh my God. He's been in South Africa too long, so he's been. And I'm sure. And then my friend went online, because I suggested this dating app for her as well. She went online and she meets him there online. I was like, oh wow. And he was like, no, I deleted my profile. I'm out. I'm not online anymore. I was like, okay. I took myself down as well, because he asked me to, and I did. And then I started thinking to myself, this person, he just didn't seem like a trustworthy guy to be around, to be with. And then my friend went online, saw him there online. I was like, oh wow, what a shame. What a moron. I want to eat it. He sees cats, he sees cats or anything, he starts barking. He goes crazy, goes nuts, this guy. By the way, I heard he's 56 years old. He's an old man. He doesn't want any noise or anybody disturbing his peace in his house. Zuzi? Yeah. It was terrible. That was a date from hell. A date from hell. I never wanna, when you speak to somebody over the phone, they're different people. And when you meet them in person, they're way different from what you expected or who you spoke to. It's almost like I was talking to somebody else. And what I didn't like about him is that he would call me so many times a day, okay? But to almost speak about nothing. Just waste my time. Just wanting to know where I am. Acting as if he's jealous and he loves me and he likes me and all of that. And, excuse me, pardon? And, he would, and then when I return the call to him, if I haven't answered, because I'm also busy, I have a life, I have a life and I'm busy as well with my own things. And it's none of his business, So if I don't pick up, then I come back to you, which I normally do. I do come back to him and, through Skype, Skype based calls. And then I'll go back calling him. And then he drops a message to say that he's busy now. But he just called me about 3 minutes ago. Now you're busy? Wow. Sometimes I may leave my phone and go to the kitchen. I'm in the house, so I went to the kitchen to get some things. And I come back, I found like 20 something missed calls. Okay. In a second, okay? I tried to call him back after 2 seconds or 3 seconds or something. He says it doesn't pick up as well. Says to me, I'm busy. I just started figuring out this is childish. He's a childish man with no life. Apparently he says to me he lives with his dogs, just with the dogs. And it's just, I don't know what kind of human being is that. And then the story was also telling me about himself, that he was adopted by this Jewish family back in England, in London. And how he was cursing his mother is so these parents didn't have children of their own, so he had adopted him and adopted his sister. So how horrible he was talking about his late sister, how horrible he was talking about his nieces, his sister's children, how he was calling them the B word and bitch and stuff, and how he was calling his mom a witch and saying that she's a horrible woman he's ever met after his ex-girlfriend, and that she would buy 2 shirts and she was give him options to choose only. Buy a shirt and she would like 3 shirts or 4, and she would just give him options of 2. It's because she's trying to educate him, okay? She saw that he's a scumbag. Zeus, calm down. That was trying to educate him, that you can wear these now. Maybe he was a dirty boy, He's a mother. I know I don't give everything to my daughter. I'll buy all the 4 tops and I say, okay, they're all yours, keep these. No, I take 2 for me to keep away, just in case those get dirty or somehow. No, sorry, my camera just restarted itself. So just in case those other tops get stain or something so I can give her something new. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to protect the child, actually teaching them something. My camera is timing me. Wow. Anyway, so there was a date from hell, and thanks God I never saw him again after that. He was very mean and rude, self-centered bastard. I'm sorry for my language. He was not a nice person, not a nice man for any girl. No. Very sexual, which is so ugly. and not a nice person. At least if you're romantic and all of that, and you give a reason to be a little bit sexual, you know, just talk about things like that, but not to be the way this guy was. He was rude, he was mean, he's a narcissist, he was abusive, very abusive with his words. He wouldn't take time to call you any name. That's abuse. You know, abuse is about, it's not just about love. That's not love. You don't like anybody, you know. So yeah, this is the kind of person I met on a date. Oof, some of those dating apps. If I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will tell you if I met somebody there. If I am with somebody currently, who knows? If I'm still on that dating app, or am I out, or I met somebody, yeah, I will do a Q&A. I'll do a Q&A if I get to start 1,000 subscribers. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share in the comments. Tell me about your thoughts, and tell me more about your date as well, your date from hell. And yeah, I ended up blocking him, deleting him completely to get away from this person. He's toxic, very ugly, very bad. Yeah, he you know, this person, if you get involved with him, he would more likely kill you, actually. Yeah, in a house, he torture you to death. He's a soul killer. He kills you inside out. How would you say it's right for your ex-girlfriend to actually, who brought you into the country, gave you South African identity, who went to die, to say that is good? You know, what would you say? You know, when somebody does that, wait, somebody sent me a message. When somebody does that, obviously you know this. This is not a person to be around. This is not a person to be with. It's very ugly, very, very ugly. Let me show you guys the garden at this house. It's beautiful. I like to hang out here. The garden. Let me just put on my slippers. Show you guys the garden. Zuzi, you're here too. Zuzi's here too. It's quite dark. Here, the garden. Look at this garden. It's so beautiful. Zuzi, did you see something that I didn't see? That's why you ran off. Look at the garden, you guys. So beautiful. I love the garden. Look at that. And Zuzi over there. Beautiful house with a garden. Love it. Sis, why are you so grumpy every time? Never seen you smile and be happy. Hey, he's gonna move. Never seen you smile. Oh my gosh. Something playing here. I see the TV went on by itself. The TV? Somebody here. Scary. I see the TV went on by itself. That was scary. So yeah, that's my story. Share yours with me. Please like and comment, and yeah. Lots of love, and remember, you are beautiful just the way you are. Bye. See you on my next one.